Hey, it's Aaron, the Turbo Reviewer, back for another Turbo Review. Near the tail end of the animated toy line, Hasbro released Rodimus Minor as a Toys R Us exclusive. He was highly sought after for a while and commanded higher than average inflated prices on eBay. Later on, Takara released the figure in Japan, giving him a shiny paint job and dropping the word minor from his name. This is a review of that Takara release figure. Rodimus's alt mode shares many similarities with Generation 1 Hot Rod. He is a futuristic sports car with flames on the hood, exhaust pipes on the sides, and an overlarge spoiler. He looks very streamlined, the way an animated figure should. The blue-tinted clear windows are a nice touch. Pity his robot mode head is clearly visible through them. The robot kibble underneath had me a little worried about clearance issues, but he rolls perfectly well. There's a big gap at the back that isn't filled by anything, and to be honest, it's tough to forgive. He also comes with a weapon, an Energon bow, that can connect to the roof in alt mode, but really it looks rather silly. All in all, I'm giving alt mode an 8. Rodimus's transformation is actually really nice. It's got a lot of unique twists and folds to it that set him apart from other Transformers. My favorite aspect is how pushing in the front window locks the chest in place. Transformation gets a 9. In robot mode, Rodimus keeps the animated aesthetic that pretty much defines the series. Head sculpt is almost what you'd expect, taking the look of Transformers Animated and applying it to the Rodimus character. Other Rodimus characteristics found on this figure include the chest flames and the pointed spoiler on his back. He definitely looks chunkier at the top and, by contrast, a bit scrawny in the legs. This, I understand, was a design choice because a lot of the earlier animated figures had big boot-like legs and feet, and they wanted to get away from that somewhat with this figure. The bow weapon I showed in alt mode also fits into his robot mode hands, completing the way he looked in the show. That being said, Rodimus keeps close to his animation model, and I'm giving his robot mode an 8.5. The animated line showcased some excellent articulation through liberal use of the ball joint, and Rodimus is no exception. Shoulders, elbows, hips, feet, and head are all on ball joints, and for the most part, he moves very well. My only gripe, and it's a small one, is that his elbows are engineered to rotate inward rather than to the front. Careful positioning of the elbow and hand will get around this, but at the cost of the intended look of his arms, as the gray pipes, which are supposed to be on the side, will end up at the bottom instead. Still, you should have no problem posing him, and I'm giving articulation an 8.5. I'm going to take the position that animated Rodimus has no gimmicks. I thought about the shiny paint job, but that hardly counts, and his weapon I considered just an accessory, so I'm giving him no score in this category. Overall, animated Rodimus scores an 8.5. While alt mode has its flaws, robot mode is where he really hits his stride. Transformation is a fantastic bit of engineering, and articulation is also first-rate. Highly recommended. Being the Takara version of this figure, it's a little more expensive than the Hasbro release. Since the differences are only cosmetic, and since I would score the Hasbro animated Rodimus Minor exactly the same, I'd say get the Hasbro version if money is an issue. If it isn't, and you prefer shiny metallic paint, go ahead and get this version. Either way, this figure is an excellent example of what the animated line had to offer. This has been another Turbo Review. Thanks for watching, and remember to help control the GoBot population. Have your GoBot spayed or neutered today.